Hello and welcome to Moonwitchbudgets. My name is Michaela and today we are going to be doing our budgeting for paycheck number 2 in September. Let's see. Get to our spot here. Okay. This looks different to some people. If you're new here, I had a different way of doing things, but today I'm going to start doing half of my bills every time I get paid. Otherwise, especially with adding school, I have to do $250 per paycheck to make up for, to keep it going, to be able to afford my next class. So it's going to be a lot of money no matter what, but I'd rather it be this consistent amount of money and not have one week where it's a huge amount and almost all my paycheck and then I have nothing left over. So that's what we're going to do today. Okie dokie. Let me make sure in frame. As always, I'm going to switch this over here. Number 2, and I think the October one starts on October 1st, so that's going to be awesome. Okay, let's see. So this one is September 17th. How is it already that far into September? That's crazy. Okay, let's see, September 30th. Okay, and then also my income from my normal work paycheck was $974. And then I had rollover in the bank of $10. And then Mark was able to give $200. $200 to the cause of budgeting. Okay, so we're going to do $974 plus 10 plus 200. And that will be $1,184. Okay. So then we have our bills. So this is going to be the same every single time. I'm going to go ahead and write this down real quick. So give me just a second. How's your guys' week going? This week has been crazy. I work in healthcare, but I do registration, so I call patients before their appointment, let them know how much it is, where to go for their appointment, their instructions to do beforehand, all that stuff. And Monday, I got so many random phone calls that I was like, I've worked here for 3 years and I've never had these questions before. So I was asking a whole ton of questions on Monday. Then Tuesday, I let my cat in from outside. Okay, so, sorry, pausing the story. Laundry, when we went to the laundromat, their app wasn't working, so I had to use my credit card. So normally I would take out $25, but I didn't use my cash from last time. So I'm just going to take out $10 and keep $15 in the bank so I can pay my card back. Okay, back to my cat. So she is an indoor-outdoor cat, pretty much does whatever she wants to do. And she came in yesterday morning, and her right eye was closed. Like, she looked like a pirate. And I was like, if you want to be a pirate that bad, I could have ordered you a costume off of Amazon. I don't want to have to pay for this vet bill. I went to work because the vet wasn't open quite yet. And they were like, okay, with it being her eye, that might actually be kind of serious, so we want you to bring her in. And I was like, okay. So I had to leave work early. I get home, and she's looking at me with both of her eyes open and looks fine. So then I call the vet, and I'm like, hey, I don't think I need to come in. She looks fine to me. And they're like, okay, cool. We'll leave the note in. So if you need to call back, we can get you in quicker. I'm like, okay, cool. So then last night she comes in because she decided to sleep inside last night. And she's looking at me with only one eye open. And then she slowly opens the other one. And I'm just like, so do you need me to take you to the vet or not? That's the hard part with pets. They don't tell you what they need, like babies, you know? And at this point, she's not in pain. She's not like crying or anything like that. And she seems to be able to jump, run, eat, drink water and all that. And again, today when I came home, both of her eyes were open. So I don't know if she's like getting into something that's irritating her eyes just randomly. We live on a gravel road, so maybe dust is getting in them. I'm not really sure. When she was a kitten, she accidentally scratched her eye. On what? We have no idea. But I'm hoping that's not the case. So far, she's been fine other than the eye not being open, so I'm just going to leave it. If she starts to act like it's hurting her or bothering her, then I will take her in on the weekend. But yeah, so far she's doing fine. Okay, so all of these together is $750, which, like, thank God for rollover and for Mark, because that would not leave a lot. Okay, so let's do $1,184 minus $750, and that is $434 left over. So then we'll bring this down here. This variable expenses, I usually use this section for my wallet. And I also have my wallet planned out right here, so we'll go ahead and add that down. Usually it doesn't change too often. This weekend is my mom's birthday. We're getting into the season of the year where every month has someone's birthday in it from my immediate family. Ugh, that is a sloppy Bella. That's okay. And so last month was my dad's birthday. This month's my mom's. Next month is my brother, my grandma, mine. My cousin had a baby, and his birthday is on Halloween. So we have 4 birthdays next month. And then November, I think we only have 1. So that'll be a little bit of a break. Okay, so food gets $150. Gas will get $60. TP, we're going to do $25. Bella is $25. And then health will do $25. And I used to do rollover from my, hello? Brain's not working. From my wallet. But I've decided, like, if there's stuff left in health, that's just going to go into my health savings. That way I can build my savings, because that's one of my goals right now, is to do that. So, let's add 150 plus 60, 25, 25, and 25. And that is $285. So then we'll do $434 minus $285, and that is $149 left over. Okay, so then this is also a new section here. I'm going to change how I want to do my leftover money and how I want it to go into the binders. I already got the Budget Mom workbook for next year, and I've already gone through and labeled all the paydays and the holidays and the numbers, everything. I'm so excited for this. I even have, like, my goals set up. Here, let's see here. I don't know if you guys are like me. I don't want to have to wait. I really want to just, like, get into this now, but I want to start it in January. So these are my goals for next year. This is how much each leaf is worth down here. Anyway, I can do, like, a whole video of it whenever I do my setup for September, and for October, and then we can go through this. But y'all, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 20. little sections. I was trying to find like a highlighter pack that is one, like, I wouldn't have to repeat colors and it would just come all together. Anywho, I'm getting sidetracked. Thanks for sticking with me. Okay, so what I want to do from here on out is we're going to do our high priority, low priority, and then I'm going to have a goals binder. This is going to be having bigger goals, and it's only going to go to the ones that I just showed you for 2026. So anything on that, any category on that list is fair game. So adding to our emergency fund, adding to our health savings, paying off mom and dad debt. I did the math for next year, and if I keep paying my parents how I've been paying them, by the end of next year, I will only have $300 to completely pay them off. So I want to be able to pay an extra $300 by the end of next year. That way next year will be my last year paying them off. And I want to kind of beat the year and hopefully get that $300 saved, at least to get to the end of the year and have it paid off, and then hopefully maybe I can get like before the end of the year and get it all paid off. We'll see how it goes. So this is going to be like my big goals, and then I'm going to have something called, oh hello, I was talking and writing at the same time. Okay, I don't think I spelled that right. How does you spell booster? Is it Booster? Y'all, I can't spell. My mom's probably rolling her eyes right now. But then a binder booster. So this would be like, a lot of people call it Monday minis, but these would be easier challenges to achieve. And then they're not going to go to a specific, like, into groceries or home or whatever, but they're going to give extra money for me to stuff into the binders themselves. So I would have a savings challenge for the high priority, low priority, and then this is where I would get money to fund the future binder and then also the 6 months ahead. So, because I want to actually make an impact with how much I'm saving and not just saving $1 or $2 for the entire month or the entire year. So my leftover is $149. And you know what? I don't think I did that math right. Now that I think about it, with my laundry. Because shouldn't I still budget? I should still budget for 25 and then only pull out the 10. So let me redo the math. Sorry. Okay, so let's do 750 minus 10 plus 25. Okay, that's 765. Good thing there's another page or another column, because then I can make mistakes and it won't be horrible. Okay, so then we'll do the 1,184 minus 765 equals 419. And then we'll subtract the 285, and that's 134. Okay, so then up here is actually 134. Okay, so high priority is going to get 35%. Low priority is going to get 25%, and then these both will get 20%. Okay, so let's see what 134 times 35% is $46. So I'm going to do $45 because I can only get fives is the lowest denomination I can get out of the ATM. Okay, so then 135 times 0.25 is $33, so we'll do 30. Okay, and then 134 times 20 is 26, so we'll do $25 in each. Right now with these, I don't have two different binders, so we're still going to use that same savings binder I have, and we'll do $25 for 1 week, $25 for the other, and call it good. So, that's actually, I'm happy with that. That's awesome to be able to put in there. Okay, now, with saving all of the, half of them at the same time, or every single paycheck, I want to highlight the ones that are actually due during this time. The camper, let's see here. And this is where this comes in. Okay, so we have, let's see. All that always happens. And then we have Netflix on the 8th. And then our bank fee. Okay. So we have Netflix on the 8th. And then we have our bank fee. And these are both auto, so they're going to be in the bank. So I want to keep that in the bank. And then camper is an automatic in the bank. Insurance is in the bank. Car, phone. And my phone bill ended up going up. It was $60 and now it's $82 a month. So I definitely wanted to split that up. Laundry is cash, propane, cash, utilities, and then school, I have a savings account and I'm just going to go ahead and transfer that to it. So that will be auto as well. Okay. Okay, let me check if you're in frame or not. Yes, okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and start over here with the cash. So laundry is getting 25, but we're pulling 10. So in cash. And then our ATM only does 50s, 20s, and 5s. So we're going to get mostly 5s. We're going to get a ton of 5s. Okay, so laundry will get 2 5s. Propane we'll get 10, and that will be 2 5s. Utilities. That is 75, and that is 150, a 20, and a 5. And then school is staying in the bank. Food is 150. So we will do 2 50s, so that's 100, and then 40, 50. Okay. Gas, get 60, and we will do 3 20s. TP gets 25, and we will do a 20 and a 5. Bella, 25, 20 and a 5. Health gets 25. And this I'm going to do 5 5s because my, hello? What am I trying to say here? My, therapy is $10. Oh my gosh, my brain's not working. Okay, and then high priority gets $45. Low is getting 30. And then, let's see, we'll just do save challenge gets 50. Okay, so for this, I think it's, is that not 7 5s? 7 times 5? 35. Okay, so I would get 9 times 5. Hello. 45 divided by 5. Let's just do that. It'll give us, not, okay, 45 divided by 5 equals 9. Lord. Okay. And then that should be 6. And then 50 will be 10 5s. And then we'll go through and make up some change with the ones and condense a little bit. Okay. So 50s, we have 3 50s. which is 150. 20s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 160. 5, we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 plus 6 is 20, then that'd be 30 and 9, so 39. 39 times 5 is 195. That's going to be so many 5s to count. Ooh, I cannot wait. Okay, so we have 10 plus 10, 75, 50. 505. Okay, and then let's make sure we have that. So 150 plus 160 plus 195, 505. Okay, perfect. So I will take a picture of this. We're going to go to the bank, and then I'm going to do our cash stuffing video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye, guys.